good evening, and welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View. Celtic take on air in air this evening, and I'm still watching the Spain Germany game. And oh my god, what a game it's been! Spain for me are the team of the tournament, but the Germans, oh, come on, hold on, hold on, Spain. Just hold on. Kaiser, how are you this evening? There is a few folk online. I've got some Celtic news I want to talk about, but let's get that Spain game out of the way first. Germany's having a right good go. Germany's having a right good go. And then Spain have just been so efficient this second half. Germany's going down again. Come on, you cannot score. Germany cannot score in this late in the game. There'll be fireworks go off in about 5 minutes once this game. Right, let me just double check the sound. Take it the sound's okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. DJ Singy's in the house. How are you this evening? The Celtic, have they even put the team out yet? I don't know. Think are they going to put it out an hour before? Oh, there the team is out. Baines in goals. Who the hell's Didi? Who the hell's Didi? Welsh, Noroki, Kobayashi, Tomoki Awata, Yuri, fucking Yuri Geller, Om Kun, Kyle Kyogo. Oh my! Oh no! Germany's just scored with fucking 2 minutes to go. Fuck. Right, let me get this. Yeah. Fuck. Absolute fuck. Oh my god. That is unbelievable. A cracking goal to nobody getting on, man. Spain have been playing so well. It's been Germans have been trying their bit. Oh man, he just gets it in the inside post. It's anyone's game now, right? Let's get this Celtic news, Celtic team up. Absolutely gutted for Spain, man. Right, let's get this team because this this team is going to shock you. This team will shock you. You've probably seen it already, but this team is absolutely. It's preseason. We know it is preseason. I'll just move over here, get a bit over there. I can't believe, and you knew that they were going to score. I just had that feeling. 4 minutes, Germany. It's one way traffic now. It's one way traffic. Come on, Spain. Come on. Right. Oh, fuck, I don't want to save the whole fucking file. Right. I need to get this download. Transparent. I'm all over the place because I thought Spain were going to do it. Goes to extra time. It'll be Germany will win. And if that happens, it'll be Germany, England in the final. Watch this. Just to piss us all off. Right. Where am I? I'm all over the place here. I need to get this image up. Change the image. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, right? There's the Celtic team on the telly, and I'll get the live stream up. Jesus, doesn't matter who starts getting players fit, but no fans won't be happy. Tough, tough days. That's how the cookie crumbles. Right there is the team. It should be up. There we go. Boom! It is up. The team is Bain, Didi, Welsh, Noroki, Kobayashi, Tomoki Wata. Um, fucking no doubt a German would go down when an extra time, eh? Come on. Oh, penalty! Oh, nearly. Anyway, and Odom Om Kun, Kyle Kyogo, Omalemi, Clark, Yang, O, Kwon, Lowell, Frame, Murray. Bonner, Donovan. It's all you, the young team, isn't it? It's all the B team. This is what happened last season, though. This is what Brendan put him on the Swiss. I'm betting Switzerland. I say this DD will surprise a few of our fans tonight. I hope he does. But then again, it is pre-season, and generally what happens is pre-season players, the B team come in and then they get put out on loan to get some game time. I think Lawwell's no starting because we all know what he can do, but that'll be an interesting. It's just one of those games where you're trying to get game time, some game time into players, and there'll be every player will probably come on from the bench. I mean, there's what? There's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players on the bench. And you probably get the whole 12. Let's jump onto the land of Twitter and get a reaction. Ange out. It's like 11 new signings. We should play this against the Rangers for a laugh. Um, there's a UCL game in one team. Somebody's got a picture of tin for that. No Adam either, lining out. It said sign some players and not starting Lowell as criminal. Kobe, why just get rid of him? Seen Scott Bain in 2024 as sackable. It's worse than I thought, man, says the next one. Dane Money is on the subs bench. Great, but he's such a long set of injuries. Kobe Ashe, left back, made me cry. That's the league winning team right there. You've got to remember, a lot of the players aren't back from their holidays yet. Germany. Oh no! Germany were about to score again. Where's Mikey Johnson? Where is Mikey Johnson? Is he back for chance 49? That team would win the Champions League, to be fair. Why isn't Lowell starting at Celtic United? Being, being primed for number one. We see you, Peter, Peter Lowell. Let's get some of the comments in the chat on this. Uh, DJ Siggy is in. Goal, yeah, that's unbelievable. Full time. It's going to go extra time. Spain have never beaten a host nation in 10 attempts. Spain have never beaten a home nation in 10 attempts at the knockout stages. Ah, I need some water. Did you say Singy says on Celtic TV? Yep, it is. It is that. Still an hour to go though. Frank Bonner says, even all the boys, he's listening for a way to get his carry out. One hoops. Tam Max in the house, guys is in the house. DJ Singh is in the house. Derek's in the house. It's one each. Yeah, I know. Don't remind me. It's now going to extra time. Um, thank God I'm not going to the pub. We'd have to have two tellies on in the pub. Oh God, King's times kickoff. It's in 50 minutes. It is at 7:45 Celtic Park time, and that'll be 8:45 here in Spain. 7:45. Cheers, Tam. Lanky says doesn't matter who starts. It's all about getting players fit. But I know fans won't be happy. Tough titties. That's how the cookie crumbles. Says Lanky. You got to remember if you look at the starting lineups for some of the teams for the beginning of the last season, there was a lot of the younger players were brought in, and it's just all an exercise. It's to see how the younger players. Um, my lad's house wallpaper, nae telly. I'll be down in tools in 10 minutes. Bombo says evening, and John says nice for these lads to get their chance. Yeah, it's nice to let them get their chance, but I mean, realistically, how many of these players are going to start the season? Um, it's interesting that he's not got Gustav Lager-Belke anywhere in the frame, which means no Rocky is probably going to stay here this summer. He was given the chance to go back to Legia Warsaw, but he legged it back to Celtic and didn't want to go. Would you like that? Here all night. Bain, Didi Welsh, no Rocky, Kobe Ashe. He'll stand in for yeah. Let's just see how it goes. I hate preseason games. Preseason games are fine when they're in Europe and you can go to them. Right? I know this one's just half an hour down the road for 25 minutes down the motorway for Celtic Park. And it'll be a little good day out for some of the the fans that are going. But I prefer a pre-season game in Europe. I do prefer a pre-season game in Europe so you can get a little European trip during the summer and have a bit of a laugh and a swally, as they say. But fans in America, I'll be over the moon because they're going to get that pre-season. I crashed out of Spain after 83 minutes. He cashed out on Spain after 83 minutes. Pew. Thank God you did that, Jeffrey, because you've got to admit the goal was coming for Germany. It was one-way traffic the second half. I mean, Spain were playing really, really good, but Germany had missed opportunity after missed opportunity. They hit the post before that, and then what about that one where the guy tried to chip the keeper? You know, it was all one-way traffic. It's a young Spanish team. I mean, they've got a 16-year-old guy that was bossing it the first half. Anyway, Lagerbelke is going away with some UK and it'll happen next week. Yeah, that will happen. Lagerbelke, he'll get his move. Yuki Kobayashi, he'll get his move as well. And he'll probably move to Genk once we get Adam Ida over the line. I'm just reading the comments. Absolutely mad. Right, so yeah, it's just I'm going to try and get the Celtic team for last pre-season actually. 2 seconds. Celtic FC. Oh, unbelievable. You just know Germany's going to win this. Fixtures season. Season 4. Right, let's go back to last season and we'll see the team for first game of the preseason. So the first game of preseason last year was Yokohama F Marinos, and it was 6-0, remember? It was 6-0. Dyson Maida scored um, 3 Celtic goals, and David Turnbull scored 1 goal. The team that night for Celtic, it doesn't give you the team. Why doesn't the Celtic website give you the team for it? Down the bottom of the report. Oh, there we go. So the Celtic team that night was Joe Hart, the first game of the season. Joe Hart was in goals. Benji Seagrass came on in 46 minutes. Awata started. McPherson came on in the 76th minute. Starfelt started. Scales came on in the 76th minute. Kobayashi started. Welsh came on in the 60th minute. Taylor started. Bernaby came on in the 76th minute. McGregor started. For fuck's sake, one of the buses never turned up. Um, McGregor started. Young Kelly come on in the 76th minute. Hatati started. Turnbull come on in the 76th minute. But you could see, I take it there's going to be a lot of changes on the 76th minute if he does the same as what he did last year. O'Reilly started. O came on. Haksabanovic started. Ben Summers came on. Abada started. Forrest came on. Dyson Maida started. And Kyogo came on. The first game of the season. Scott Bain was also in goals for that game. He did not start. He did not get a chance, but Seagrass did. Scales, Bernaby, Lawwell, McPherson. Lawwell didn't start. He didn't get a shot in that game either. So it's interesting just to look back to the first game of last season and to see the difference with the team. And you've got to say that the people that came on off the bench were probably. I'm just watching this. It was ones that were going to be in it. No Daniel Kelly then either. No. Um, Jim Dolan says, Evening Baz, just home for a walk with the pooch. Looking forward to the game. Lots of players this year playing internationals, so not as the same as last year. Yeah, that's true, Tom Mac. But where is we Daniel Kelly? Um, where is we Daniel Kelly? Interesting one. But it is what it is. I mean, Brendan Rodgers is probably picking these guys. Young Frame, he'll probably go out on loan. Bonner will go out on loan. It is all just a young team tonight. Um, apart from Yang and O. Will Yang see the season out? Kwon, there's a player that was out on loan last season. Kwon, I think he'll probably get loaned out again. St Mirren were on about the fact that they were wanting to try and get him back. They were wanting to try and get him back, which is good for them. Whilst we're all waiting for the Celtic to come on, Germany, Spain, Germany's went into extra time. I'm just trying to see. We booked a bus to go to air. They never showed. We're all waiting outside the hotel, waiting on it. Loyalist flute blind booked into the same hotel. Jesus, all sorts of coppers have just turned up. That's brilliant. Had to get trains and lifts through air. Jesus, that's. uh, that's the. I think that might be the. I'm not going to tell you what bus it is. Fun and games at pre-season friendlies. Bus not turning up. Pardon me. Yeah. Right. The breaking news tonight. We need to talk about this. We do need to talk about this. There's breaking news. Now, we've had the banter years and the meltdowns from Kenny Miller for the last season. We've had the Kenny Miller meltdown. This season, we will not get a Kenny Miller meltdown. We will not get a Kenny Miller meltdown. Kenny Miller is going to be number two to Ronnie Dyler. What is going on in the world? You heard it right. Kenny Miller is going to be number two to Ronnie Dyler. Tell me what you think about that in the comments. Is that a back three? Yep. Just are you listening? Kenny Miller, Meltdown Miller, is going to be assistant coach. I fucking can't believe it. He's going to be assistant coach to Ronnie Dyler. Oh, Ronnie Dyler, what is he thinking about? What is Ronnie Dyler thinking about? Kenny Miller admits that he can't wait to work alongside ex-Celtic gaffer Ronnie Dyler after the pair were termed as AI Wahada or nah, why? I'm just going to say that. Am I? The former Celtic and Rangers striker has joined the Norwegian coach in Abu Dhabi or whatever. I don't know what's going on, man. What? The Meltdown Miller's away. There's not going to be any more Meltdown Miller this season. My God, he's good for 10,000 views on a video. It's Kenny Miller, Meltdown Miller. Man, what is Ronnie Dyler thinking? He must have slipped and banged his head or something. Getting Kenny Miller is his number two. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, that's a bit of breaking Celtic news tonight that I just thought I would tell you about. Because let's face it, we were looking forward. Well, I was looking forward to the meltdowns from Kenny and Miller. The game's opened right back up here again with Spain, Germany. Spain will start having a go again now that it's all equal. They're under the cosh for the second half. Um, oh, unlucky, unlucky. Anyway, there has been a date and time changed for some of the games this season. Kilmarnock the visitors to Celtic Park on opening day of the season, but after that, a few adventurous games lie in wait as Celtic obviously go on the road. A week later, Celtic travel to Paisley with a match confirmed for a midday kickoff. A midday kickoff, the game against Paisley on the 21st of August. The weekend following sees the Glasgow Derby that will be played out of who knows where. And that game will begin at 12:30. Now, here is a thought. Because Hampden has a bigger stadium, what will be how many Celtic fans will get into the National Stadium if the Rangers are playing at Hampden? How many Celtic fans will get there? Because it won't be the little 2,500. If it's going to be 5%, it's going to be a bigger amount of Celtic fans because that holds 50. Or will they try and give Celtic just a little tiny section of the stadium and then surround us with? I don't know how that can work for safety concerns. Oh no, there goes Germany again. No, it's crap. Come on, Spain, get your act together. Spain are looking a bit lost, to be honest. They've not got the. Oh, that was a bad tackle. The Germans have done that quite a few times today. But anyway, Let's get back into the comments. Meltdown Miller says Tamak. Kenny Miller has got lots of experience. He's one of them, but he'll do well. Yeah, I heard that. Lanky, hope not. Tamak says Lanky, you're right. Loads of experience melting down. It's a bit of recurrent bun. Um, young Daniel would have been junk clothes. He'll learn a lot more becoming a quality player. Don't know why he doesn't get a game, especially in the SPFL. Talking about Daniel Kelly, this tonight's game is all about giving the players that more than likely won't check all the empty seats. See all the empty seats in that game. That's unbelievable. The top tier was a big bunch of empty seats. The players that are playing tonight will not be even anywhere near the first team. I think Brendan Rodgers is just getting them in to see what they look like and then decide which one of them are going to go out on loan. I mean, Bain's not going to go out on loan. Welsh isn't going to go on. Norrock is going to go not going to go out on loan. Well, he might do. Odom Owen, you never know about him. It's a big season for him. And then you've got Kyogo leading the line. I mean, Kyogo's going to come off at some point. Who's going to come on? It'll be come on for Kyogo. But then again, O might be away next week. But as I was thinking that about the allocation this morning when they moved, yeah, to the further decantment. It'll be interesting to see how many tickets Celtic will get for Hampden and how will they police it. Because we all know that when you go on one side of Hampden, I mean they're going to have to pay for the extra security and everything. So it doesn't really worry me. But it'll be interesting to see how many tickets they actually give us for Hampden, with it being that you will miss Kenny Miller gave you more banter years than any other. Yep, we will miss you, Kenny Miller. The banter years videos, they can take offer of 18 a week. That's nothing. Um, oh, come on, that was never a booking ref. What was the ref thinking there? That was never a booking. Never even touched him. Never even touched him. Anyway, I noticed that some of the media are going to sign Rocco Vata signs for Watford on a 4-year deal from Celtic. No, he didn't sign a 4-year deal for Watford from Celtic. He left Celtic at the end of the season. The headlines in Scotland just make you want to cringe, don't you? And then another good one is Ronnie, former Celtic boss Ronnie Dyler, new managerial role with Kenny Miller as his assistant. Kenny Miller as his assistant. Oh my goodness. I'm going to keep this. The Celtic game isn't on for another while anyway. I wasn't going to do a live during the game, but I'm just going to keep on. Hey, Basil, just put us up in the main stand at Hampton. It's like the Scottish Cup final. Um, I don't know. That team is take your pick, Brunei. I did say that Brunei will see Bain in goals. He was a free agent. We got 325 grand. Yeah, Blanky, we all know that, but you're going to have all the media in Scotland saying, oh, Celtic sold one of their young players. And it's like, well, we didn't because he was out of contract last summer. He was nothing, he was nowhere near Celtic. And Celtic will get a bit of compensation. So anyway, we move on from that. We never talk about him again. He's left. And he'll probably never get a game done there. See if there's any other Celtic headlines about. Celtic confirm early season fixture changes. Well, I knew the times would change, but it is what it is. This cannot go to penalties, surely. Oh my goodness, man. It's getting tense in this game. Extra time and it's still 1-1 with Spain, Germany, whilst we're waiting on the Celtic game starting. I'm not doing a live during the game because I need to get something to eat. And I've not had my dinner. A ton of Tartan Paint says Daniel Kelly needs to stay as future Celtic captain, in my opinion. A ton of Tartan Paint. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Apparently, our club is in talks with an Italian team for a left back. said Lanky, and then he retracted it. I thought it was French. What's the story about this French goalkeeper we're after as well? We're seemingly in talks with a French goalkeeper. Portugal keeper was superb, yeah, he was. But yeah, we're seemingly in talks with a French goalkeeper. Just checking out that team again. Apart from Kwon, Yang, and O, the whole bench is just made up for the B team. Oh, that was a cracking shot. Spain just had a shot from outside the box, and it just goes past the post. I think talking about Spain, I think didn't they do running away? Miller is leaving Scotland. Yeah, Miller is leaving Scotland. He's doing running away to the far east or something. I don't know. So, what do you think the score will be tonight? Let's go. The goalkeeper in France is Swiss. He's played in Paradise one when he was playing for Leipzig. Oh, there you go, Lanky. Right, let's get some predictions for the score. Because we look at the first game of last pre-season was held on Wednesday, the 9th of July in Japan, the Nissan Stadium, Yokohama, Japan. It was against Yokohama F Marinos, and it was Yokohama 6, Celtic 4. David Dyson Maida scored 3 goals, and David Turnbull. Whatever happened to David Turnbull? Yep, we sold him for 3 million. Unbelievable bit of business by Celtic. And why is Mikey Johnson nowhere to be seen? Why is Mikey Johnson nowhere to be seen? That's an interesting move. Maybe the players that will be so well. Then again, O's there. Anyway, so what do you think your predictions for tonight? 4-1 Celtic. I have France under 2.5. Lanke, the left back I meant, was playing in Germany. He plays for Cologne. Oh, come on. Don't score now. Oh, both teams have had chances. This is going to go to penalties, isn't it? Lemon. 5-0 to Celtic. Scott Bain's in goals, remember? Scott Bain's going to go in goals. I'm going to go Air Celtic 4. Well, there's my prediction. Air 2, Celtic 4. So, we've got to remain Scott Bain's in goals. Scott Bain's in goals. And why is Benji Siegrist not on the bench? Why is Benji Siegrist not on the bench? Young Toby's on the bench. Is young Toby going to be the third choice goalkeeper? Is Benji Siegrist actually going to leave Celtic in the next couple of weeks? Is he going to leave Celtic? Young Toby is on the bench, so he'll come on tonight for Bain at some point. So it'll be good to see him in action. And when it comes to the rest of the squad, I want to see Lawwell come on quite early. I'll be interested to see where he puts Lawwell on the pitch, if he brings him into defence, or if he uses him in the midfield. Celtic 2-0. That's the first half of extra time done and dusted. And it's still 1-1. Oh my God, this cannot go to penalties. Spain won't win if it goes to penalties. Oh, Spain are down the huddle. Come on. Come on, Spain. Oh, come on. Did Ronnie bang his head? Right enough. Keith Robertson, I have no idea what Ronnie Dyla is doing. I've no idea what Ronnie Dyla is doing because, let's face it, he's he has taken Kenny Miller. He's taken Kenny Miller. And I think that is just absolutely bonkers. Right, I'm just going to check something else out. And then I am probably going to call it quits. So I'm just going to jump on there. The Yeah, I'm going to call it quits for the night, and I'm going to go and get something to eat before the Celtic game starts. Before the Celtic game starts. So there is your team. We'll reiterate the Celtic team tonight. It is Bain, Didi, Welsh, Rocky, Kobayashi, Tomoki, Owata, Yuri, Ohm, Kun, Kyle, and Kyogo up front. Young Toby's on the bench, Clark's on the bench, Yang's on the bench, O's on the bench, Quan's on the bench, Laurel's on the bench, Young Frame's on the bench, Murray's on the bench. Alberg is on the bench. Bonner's on the bench. Donovan's on the bench. And Hatton's on the bench. Also, that is your Celtic team for tonight. It is up on the screen. I've been on for half an hour. Changed that Bain and goal 6.5 to the hoops. Did Ronnie bang his head? Yep. What did I say weeks ago? Brendan is keeping Toby and he's going to develop him. Yeah, Lanky, I said that as well. That I think that he should be the number 3 goalkeeper. And for the fact that Benji Siegrist isn't even on the bench, could suggest that Benji Siegrist will be on his way at the door at Celtic as soon as we get another goalkeeper in. As soon as we get another goalkeeper in. And young Toby will know that he can develop his skills. He's went away on season's loan last year. You know, being third choice goalkeeper isn't too bad. Oh no. Oh no. That was handball. That was handball. That was handball. That was handball to be a German. Oh Jesus. Germany's going to get a penalty. His hand's done by his side. His hand by his side. He can't move his hand. Thank goodness. If that was in Scotland, Germany would that would have been Rangers. Penalty Rangers. That'd have been penalty Rangers. Anyway, enjoy the enjoy the Celtic game tonight. Should I stay on? It's dropping off. Have you tried the Indian Mexican restaurant yet, Keith? No, I haven't. I haven't. We're going to go. I passed it the other day. I went down and I passed it the other day. I'm going to go down. I might go down next week actually. Go down and have. I'll try the Mexican Indian restaurant. It's the most bizarre combination ever. A Mexican and an Indian restaurant in the one. What did I say weeks ago? Yep, we've done that one. Anyway, that's it for tonight. That is your first pre-season of the summer. It is the first pre-season of the summer. Don't get too carried away because let's face it, it is only pre-season. When you look at the team that was last pre-season, there's a lot of players that aren't there. Bernabe, um, Starfelt, Abada, Haksabanovic, they all played. Turnbull, they all played in that first pre-season of the season. Last season, we went on to become double champions. So don't take too much into this game. And I thought Spain were going to score just as I end the video. Um, Expect bother. I'm just looking at WhatsApp messages. They're expecting some trouble in air tonight. Anyway, on that note, thank you for tuning in. It's just been a quick little video tonight, pre-season friendly. Get us warmed up for the season ahead. There might be a couple of other live ones before games. I'm not too sure yet. But that team, tell me what you think about the team if you're just catching up with this video. If you're not catching up with it, well, you missed some like cracking stuff. Really. And on that note, have a fantastic day. I'll just get some of the comments first before we leave. Tom Max says, hail, hail. Keith, Keith Robertson says, no, let's all do the Brunei. Jesus, Germany, we're going to score there. This is going to kill me. I probably better not been live on air if Germany scored anyway, because I'd be pretty upset that that came right here. Tell you one thing, that was some run. That was Paulo Bernardo S type run. He should have taken the shot. Anyway, on that note, have a fantastic evening, Celtic fans all around the world. Come on, Spain, what are you doing?